It's 6 a.m. on Tuesday, February 13th, and you're up with CBS 8. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us at 6 a.m., everyone. I'm Eric Connors.
And I'm Neda Iranpour. So glad you're with us here. We're going to start off with meteorologist Evan Narani to look at that forecast. Chilly start, but hey, not complaining because we don't have rain for a little bit.
Yes, we are dry all week long, so we can celebrate the dry skies. I mean, the major changes that we have this week, it's going to be an increase in cloud cover just a bit, meaning partly cloudy skies. It's going to be a small boost in temperatures by the end of the week. So really minor stuff that we're working with. I will say it is a cold morning, so Ramona, you're chilly, 32 degrees right now, 29 degrees in Campo to kick off the morning, 37 in Escondido, and along the coastline we are mostly in the 40s out there. Next 12 hours shows that there is going to be a bit more cloud cover today than we had yesterday, but that's going to be even more significant in days to come. So coming up, we'll talk about the possibility of rain in the forecast as we get into the weekend and early next week. I'll have details for you. Back to you.
Evan, thank you so much. And now, new developments this morning after many San Diegans lost everything in storm-related flooding. The city is waiving reconstruction fees, plus more people are trying to build a class action lawsuit. And
we have team coverage for you on this. CBS 8's Alex Lai has more on those new legal claims against the city, but we begin with Chris Groh, who has more on the waived fees and residents' pleas for help here. Chris?
Yeah, we heard about those waived fees at after a city council meeting last night, but it was during the public forum portion of that meeting where we got to hear the stories, the testimonies from a lot of people that were impacted by the floodwaters that rushed through their homes, took away a lot of their both personal items, but also, again, put them in this situation. Take a listen.
We are now homeless. Our furniture, every remodeling that I just did in my back, everything's gone.
My friends miss me.
And so after hearing a lot of that public comment, the city council did go ahead and vote and approve of a number of different items to help try to address this imbalance and again, what they believe could prevent something like this from happening again. They recommended funding in the next budget for stormwater maintenance and upgrading water channels close to underserved neighborhoods. That includes a capital improvement plan for Choyas Creek. They also went ahead and, as we said, approved the mayor's proposal to waive fees for both building and demolition permits. Now, this is going to allow for those who need to go ahead and demolish as well as rebuild portions of their homes to do so without paying those permit fees, but also those permits will receive a high priority for review and approval, so they'll get approved quicker so that folks can get things built back up quicker. Now, this is only for storm-related projects, and in total, the city believes that when those who are impacted all apply for this, it could save in total for everyone $2.41 million in total savings. Now, we did hear from the city council, that includes Council President Sean Elo Rivera, is what he had to say last night.
It's too easy in this city to hoard resources, pile them up in one place while other folks suffer. So that's the question. Are we going to start dismantling that?
Yeah, the city also trying to help folks out with debris by approving for the use there of dumpsters to be provided to certain neighborhoods so that folks can go ahead and collect, again, a lot of this debris that has been building up or may even still be being found here so that they can get rid of that at no cost. Back to you guys.
Chris, thanks. Also, as a result of the flooding, more people are filing legal claims against the city this morning.
One attorney tells us they're seeking class action status. CBS 8's Alex Lai joining us live here in studio now with what they're asking for. Alex.
Yeah, that's right. These claims are the first step actually to go to start to file a lawsuit. Some of them say the city of San Diego could have possibly prevented the January 22nd floods if stormwater infrastructure was up to date. Local activist Shane Harris and former city attorney Mike Aguirre announced homeowners they're representing are seeking class action status. They say the city is accountable for years of neglecting stormwater infrastructure needs in many neighborhoods. Now, this is specifically focused on the flood channels and creeks that run through the southeastern parts of San Diego from Southcrest to Encanto, where much of the devastating flooding happened. Now, similar legal claims have been announced by residents since the flooding, but they say this is the first seeking class action, meaning a whole group of homeowners is looking to sue the city. Now, attorneys say there's hundreds of claimants seeking class action impacted by last month's flooding. Now, they're also asking the city to help protect communities by being prepared with better utilities to help with storms and flooding.
That's what responsible cities do. We have wastewater utility, we have a water utility, and we have the need for a stormwater utility, which will be funded by the users of our overall system.
Now, leaders hope this will be a critical step in holding the city accountable and restoring some parts of what homeowners have lost. Right now, the city is focusing on storm recovery and assisting storm-impacted communities. For more information on filing claims or getting help with storm recovery, head to CBS8.com and hit the help button. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Alex. And let me move on to the next story here. This morning, the county now providing people displaced by flooding with temporary lodging. People will have up to 30 days of temporary stay. The county identified those in need of a place through a survey. If you have not completed the survey and if you need housing, call 211 or visit a local assistance center. New applications will be accepted until February 23rd.
And this just coming in here, consumer prices were up 3.1% in January from the year before. This is according to the latest inflation report from the Labor Department. That's down from the 3.4% figure from December, but it is still high. And it's higher than the Fed's 2% target level, which they use to determine interest rates, which is what it costs you to borrow money. Month to month, the consumer price index was up 0.3% in January. And this also just coming in here, the Senate passing a $95 billion aid package for Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. This comes after a rare all-night session. Now it heads to the House, where it faces opposition from the Republican majority. This comes as humanitarian officials say Israeli airstrikes killed more than 100 people in Rafah last night. President Joe Biden is urging Israel not to launch a ground assault there. Biden says the U.S. is working on a hostage deal that could include a 6-week or longer pause in fighting.
And the time right now is 6:08. It looks like someone took highlighter and
right?
colored the sky.
Some pink and purple
Amazing.
and orange and
great.
everything. It's gorgeous out there to start off the day. We have mostly clear skies, just a few clouds that we're working with. You can make out downtown San Diego, the Coronado Bridge right there. So we're watching as we embark on a beautiful day here across San Diego County. Next 12 hours shows that we're going to have a lot of sunshine. Clouds for a few hours, perhaps, between about now and 8 a.m. There's nothing really impactful as far as cloud cover goes, but we are going to start to see those clouds build a bit more day to day moving forward. From Del Mar down through San Diego, we've got those clouds mainly along the coast and inland. Rain chances stay very, very low, meaning there is no opportunity for rain through about Friday. Saturday, we also are expecting to be mainly dry. And Sunday even, we're only at a 22% chance of rain. That is not a great opportunity for rain. That is mainly showing that we're going to see wet weather nearby, but probably not in San Diego County. By the time we get into Monday, though, some models put us at 42%, others push us up to 50, 60%. Either way, that's where we start to see a more dramatic uptick in our probability of precipitation. But these models are not really in agreement as to how exactly next week is going to pan out. So for now, I'd say enjoy the dry week that we have ahead here, and we'll start to see those models agree a bit more moving forward. Last week was a wet week, Monday through Friday. We saw temperatures cooler than normal at about 60 degrees. We've finally started to see a slight climb in temperatures, but it's not all that notable out there. It's just a small boost. Looking at some of your headlines for the rest of the day and the week, mostly clear, but clouds increasing this week. Slight warming expected Thursday and Friday, and then more wet weather is possible as we get into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday's the first day, but still not a great opportunity on Sunday. I'd say more Monday, Tuesday seems to be our best chance. But we at least gain a few degrees for Thursday and Friday of this upcoming week. All right, let's take a look at how traffic is shaping up. It's 6:10 out there. There's only one crash to take you to. Slow lane is blocked with a crash on the 805 northbound at Home Avenue, starting to cause some minor backups on the northbound 805. There's also starting to see some slight delays just due to volume on the 5 northbound. Checking in on border wait times, it is a 60-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Otay Mesa Port of Entry going to take you about 80 minutes in total, so an hour at San Ysidro, hour 20 for Otay Mesa. Back to you.
Still ahead, are the rain-soaked cliffs along the coast a cause for concern? We are hearing from an expert.
Plus, so many crops ruined due to flooding. All of this is trash now. A look at the weather's impact on local farms and ranches.